Hello everyone, it's Miss Chrissy here with KDC competition team member Avery Brzezinski as my model today. We're going to start off doing our hair by thoroughly brushing through it, making sure there's no knots. This is going to help us make sure we get it super smooth. For our low pony, we're going to start by creating a clean center part. You can use a rat tail comb to do this. And we're going to immediately start smoothing the hair as we slick it back into that low ponytail. When we're brushing this, we want to make sure we're brushing it straight back, not straight down. This is going to create a better lift on your dancer's face and kind of avoid that egg shape that we tend to see when we have a low ponytail like that. So straight back, and we're going to keep smoothing as we go. You'll see I use a variety of hair products here. I switch back and forth between my typical hairbrush, a standard fine tooth comb, and a boar bristle brush. The boar bristle brush is really going to help with that smooth layer on top. That's that comb I'm going in with right there. I prefer a comb version of this. They also offer these in brushes, which may help, but this is really helpful with getting all those flyaways to slick down and making sure that the base of the head is super smooth. There's no bumps at all. And then once we get that super smooth, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna secure that off with at least 2 hair elastics. We always wanna go extra just to make sure that nothing is moving when your dancer is on stage. Next, we're gonna use either some hairspray, some gel, or bobby pins. Sometimes it might take a combination of these to really secure your dancer's hair into place. Make sure that nothing's moving. Make sure there's no flyaways that are going to be distracting to the audience. We want to make sure that the focus is fully on your dancer. Now, if your child needs a low bun, we're going to use that same ponytail base to get started. Then we're going to add our donut right around the ponytail. We're gonna start wrapping that around, dispersing that hair evenly over the bun. We wanna make sure the donut underneath the hair is not visible at all. Then we're gonna secure that with a hair elastic. And as you can see, we have all of this hair left over on the ends, her length. We're gonna take that extra length and we're gonna twist it tightly and wrap it around that base of that bun there. This is gonna look at the tails, it's gonna look a little crazy at first, but once we add our hairnet in, it really secures all of that into place. So don't worry about that too much. I'm gonna go in and secure this wrapped portion with just a few bobby pins because we're gonna be adding more once we get that hairnet in there. This whole process is going to use a lot of bobby pins, so make sure you have plenty on hand. We want to really make sure that that hair is secure. The last thing we want to see is the dancer's hair falling out while they're performing. Now adding that hairnet, you want to try and get the closest match to your hair as possible. Up close, it's going to be visible, but from the stage, you won't be able to notice it at all. So like I said, we're going to go in with some more bobby pins, and this is where we're really going to make sure that that is secure. Once you have the dancer's hair, what you feel is secure, have them throw their head around, thrash around a little bit, and make sure that it's not gonna move at all. And in this process, you can attach the bobby pins directly to the hairnet to really help pull in that bun to the head, and also directly to the hair and around that elastic that's under there. And yet again, we're gonna go in with some hairspray, some gel, and some extra bobby pins if you need it, and really make sure that all of that hair in the front is slicked back. All right, and our last hairstyle, we're going in for our high bun. To get this started, we're gonna start with a high ponytail. To do so, you're gonna wanna slick that child's hair all the way up to the crown of their head. Sometimes it's a bit easier to have your child flip over all of their hair and start start brushing it up that way. But for the purpose of this video, I kept her sitting up straight. And again, we want to make sure that we're getting everything slicked. You want to try and get it as slick as possible before adding that hair elastic. It's going to end up making an overall cleaner look. Once we get it pretty smooth, we're going to go in and use, again, 2 hair elastics. You want to make sure that that is very, very secure. And again, we're gonna go in with our hair donut. We're gonna wrap this right around the ponytail, pull it through, then we're gonna wrap that hair around the bun. Secure it with an elastic, and yet again, we're gonna take that remaining hair that is hanging out, we're gonna take that and we're gonna wrap it and twist it around. Doesn't matter which direction you go with that wrap, just make sure that it's very, very tight. And try and keep it tucked underneath the mass of the bun. So as you can see, just twisting it and twisting it and twisting it until I get that all wrapped up. Then we're going to go in and secure it with a few bobby pins just to keep it in place. Then we add on our hairnet. As you can see, it's gonna immediately start cleaning up those extra hairs that are flying out from that twist. And we're gonna go in with lots and lots of bobby pins. I find that typically dancers will need more bobby pins in their hair for a high bun, but since this hairstyle is just for our youngest dancers, typically they have finer hair. They're not going to need quite as much. Just make sure that it's very, very secure. Again, have them whip their head around a little bit. Just make sure that it's super in place. And once we get those bobby pins secured all the way around the head, we're gonna go in with some hairspray, some gel, and some extra bobby pins if needed, and really, really slick all of that back. Again, we want the smoothest look possible. This is also gonna help keep all of that hair in place, give the hair some extra grip. Now for any of these hairstyles, depending on your dancer's hair, you may want to use a different assortment of products. Some people also like to start with the hair wet, especially for younger dancers with finer hair. That could be very, very helpful. And we finished off. Thank you.